guys, it's Art of Crystal McCoy, and in today's video, I am at my local Walmart. I am going to be showing you the art supplies, so if you'd like to join me in today's video, if you could like the video, if you could subscribe, but only if you want to. I'm not gonna force anyone. So yeah, let's get into this video. At first, they have all these crocheting projects. You could do a lot of different crochet things, and they have a lot of different yarns, different textures, different colors. They're really pretty. I am not really one that crochets myself, but I think that would be cool to learn how to do. So maybe in another video we could learn how to crochet together. That might be fun. They had a lot of different lace and stuff like that too. All these different blinky accessories and lace and things like that. I'm like a squirrel, so these stood out to me. They're very shiny and beautiful. They had all these different golds and stuff like that. I think it's really cool the people that learn how to do cosplay costumes and they make I can't talk. They make costumes in their own clothing and stuff. I think that'd be so cool to learn how to do, because there's so many different ideas and costumes and character designs that would really come in handy. These are some cute little bows that they had. They were only $1, so it's not too bad of a price. Then they had all these hair clips. I mean, not a lot, but this section was kind of empty compared to whatever else they had. These are some of the little pretty flowery clips and stuff. The purple ones are real pretty. Now onto the sketchbooks aisle here. This is where they have all the canvases and all these sketchbooks. They have these paint by number kits, so they have all these different colors that you could pick, and you use them to color each number, and they're all labeled. I've never tried these before. That would be kind of cool to make my own paint by number though. And then they have all these big art kits. This one's the 165 piece one, and they have this bigger one here. It is the another 164 piece. I think this one's a little bit different though. There's different sets that have different art supplies in them, so those are pretty cool if you're a beginner artist and you don't have a lot of art supplies that you could use. You could get these kits right away if you save up. Just test out different mediums. These are all the big canvases that they had. They had all of these in a 2-pack. I've tried these canvases before and they work really good. They're not too bad for Walmart quality. They come in handy if you need a canvas and you have a Walmart close to you. They are by Artist Canvas as well. They're only $9.97, so that's not too bad. But yeah, these ones are pretty good. I do recommend them. They're not the best, but they work really good. They also have these canvas panels, so these have a thicker backing on them. The paint won't be able to seep through as much, and they're a little bit more sturdy than the regular stitched canvases. Now we are on to the paints. So they have a lot of different paints. They have acrylic. These are the acrylic paints that they have. They come in these tubes. They had a lot of pretty colors. I've never tried these before. I stick to usually my Posca paint markers, or I've tried the Apple Barrel from Walmart. These look like they're from Academy Acrylic. And yeah, they just have a lot of different colors. Maybe we could swatch these in a video. That would be fun. Let me know in the comments if you'd like me to swatch them or do something like that of the sort and try them out. These are the oil, let me see, Royal Lang Nickel Essentials paint packs that they have. I've never used oil paints before. I've used oil, my Winsor & Newton. I've used those before, but I've never used these ones here. They have a lot of different colors and some more canvases down here. This is just like the all-out paint section, guys. Like so many goodies. Those are all of the colors up there. It's like a rainbow. So pretty. Those are all the canvases. Then they had some more like different canvases down here. These are the little itty bitty mini easels. They're so cute. And they have all these little mini itty bitty frames. Or not frames, canvases. Little itty bitty canvases. Look how cute. Look at that. I think it's adorable. They also have the like regular rectangle canvases. And then they had these little black canvases. And then they had these little like thicker board canvases as well. See, so you can make you your own little mini like gallery. I think that would be cute. We call it the mini gallery. So those aren't bad. They're only $1, and the little canvases are about $1 as well. These are some essential watercolor paints. I usually prefer the watercolor paints that come in the pan. Those are like my favorite to use, so I usually use those, but they had all these colors and stuff here. And then these are all the like sets of brushes. This one was only $6.78, and it shows you like the different tips, what they're used for, in case you like were new to painting and didn't really know. And these are like the type I like to use of the watercolor sets, like the pan ones. I haven't used these specifically. I usually use my Koi watercolor paints. I have these little mini sketchbooks as well, just for like travel sketching. These were made really well. They have a bunch of different sizes, and then these ones had like a leather kind of backing, which was nice. And then they have like this little like strap that helps keep your pages together when you're painting on the go. Oh, we have some more brushes up here, guys. Some more packs of brushes. So brushes of plenty out here. This is like the Krylon spray I like to use on the bottom. And then they have like all this other more like random paints. Some like easels on the bottom. I just recently bought me an easel from Hobby Lobby. It was like $12. It's like this one, like this wooden one more. It's a little bit bigger, but yeah, I just got one recently, so we could start doing like Bob Ross style ASMR art videos. I think that would be fun. This is pretty cool. It's like a little mini watercolor set. I've never tried this either, but this looks pretty cool. It's like 19 colors, I think it says. And then these water brushes are really nice. You fill them with water, and when you're painting, you could like squeeze the water out, and it makes it a little bit easier to paint. So those are pretty good. This is the Prismacolor pencil sharpener. I had one of these, but I don't know what happened to it. I think my cats got into it or something. They always like mess with my art supplies, so I have to make sure everything's okay. These are some like King Art sets. I think King Art is with Walmart as well, if I'm not mistaken. Some like mechanic pencils. They had like the little creepy mannequin guy too, for whenever you're making like animations or drawing like people, like bodies. Bodies sounds creepy. So yeah, this is like a Crayola art case. This is probably more for like beginner artists, or if you have kids and they want to try out painting but they're really small. You want to like start them with like stuff like this one comes with an easel, looks like. That's like pretty cool. See, it's like the little mini easel it comes with, like a tabletop one. This is the 36-piece set. It has 24 acrylic paint colors, 2 primed cotton canvas panels, all metal brushes, 2 palette knives, a sponge, and a paint palette. So that's a lot of stuff that comes with this set. And then here's the big one, $47 for this 105-piece set. Wow, that's pretty cool. Everything looks like it's included. So there's some more like sketchbooks and stuff. They have a watercolor one here. This one's for markers on the top. Another watercolor set. Gotta make sure you're buying the right paper with the right with the art stuff that you're using. Gotta make sure it's right so you don't like mess up your art supplies. These are a lot of different sets here of different pages. I love these Prismacolor Premiere. These are amazing, guys. If you haven't tried them, they are really great for art and they're very blendable and smooth. I have a lot of these. I'll have to show you guys in another ASMR video, like all my art supplies that I have that I like to use. They have some more King Art brush sets, like brush marker sets, brush pens, and then these are kind of like those jelly pens. That's like kind of nostalgic, those jelly pens. They have some fine line pens, some more like fine line pens. These are pretty cool. I would like to try these. King Art. And then they have these Artist Mixed Media Gel Sticks. Oh, these are interesting. I've never tried them. Oh, they got my Posca, guys. See, these are what I love to use. Like, absolutely love Posca paint markers. They're amazing. I just love them so much. I use them in a lot of my projects. I'm currently working on like a Backrooms Alice in Wonderland piece, and I'm using these markers. They have like all these different sets. This like metallic set, and then they have like these sets here, like pastel colors. I think I own every color of Posca because I was lucky they had a sale on their big pack of Posca markers for Christmas. It was a few years ago, but I was able to purchase them, and it came with all of these. It came with like glitter and everything too. So yeah, I'm very blessed to be able to have them. These micron pens, fine liner pens, are really good too. It's $9.96 for this 4-pack. They're a little bit more pricey, but they work really good. Alright, next aisle, F25. This is like permanent markers, hot glue guns, more like office supplies. These are the hot glue guns. Nothing too crazy. They just got some Gorilla Glue. Gorilla. I always think of that from Tarzan. I'm a big Disney fan, so I think Gorilla. Some erasers here. Just some Paper Mate brand erasers. And then they had this open. I think it was open on mistake. Usually they have it sealed, but they have some more paint pens. I've tried the apple barrel ones. They work really good. I've tried the Sharpie ones as well. But yeah, these apple barrel, I only own a few. I think I have black, white, and gray. I don't have all the other colors, but I like to try them. They had all the glitter, Mosh Posh, stuff like that. Yeah, I think, like I said, I think they left this open on accident. They have all these different acrylic. There's so many different acrylic markers nowadays, guys. I've bought some from my TikTok shop. If you want to check that video out, it's coming out soon. So I bought 2 different sets. They gave me like a 40% sale, so I'm gonna be able to try them out. Let you guys know if it's worth your money, cause I got the 40% sale just from like being a content creator and stuff. So we'll have to see if they work good. Then they had all these oven had just so many different clays, and then they also had like these oven safe, like bigger clay sets. These are like more neutral colors here. Let's see, and then they had like these pastel colors as well. See, they make all these cute little like keychains. Look at him. They're so cute. I loved him. I would like to make some of those. That would be fun. It'd be so fun. They had this. I'd never seen this before, but it's like you make like mosaic. This is like kind of like a glass or plastic panel. I wasn't sure. And you use like these like little broken glass pieces. I think these are them, and you put them on there. You can make like mosaics and stuff. So that's pretty cool. I've never done this kind of art project before. I've done tile before in the past, and I used my old house that I sold. It had a lot of tile, so I was tiling a lot. These are just like different tape. Do you guys remember when, like in 2010s era, when people were making tape prom dresses and stuff? Like that was crazy. It was just like a cool thing. So yeah, those are some more of those apple barrel paints that I was telling you guys about. And then there's a lot of them here as well. These are like the single ones. And then they had those kits that had a bunch of different ones. This next aisle has paint accessories. F23. I am at a Walmart that's a little bit up north from me. I usually go to the different one, but some Walmarts have more art stuff and some have less, of course, so it just depends on like your store, what you can find. So these are like stickers and stuff like that. I make my own stickers if you guys are interested. They are all 100% original art by me. I'll have to make like a little store so I could show you guys. I tried making a store in the past, but I just think I had too much going on to where I didn't really focus on my store. So yeah, I could start focusing on that more in the future. These are like all the stencils, and then you can see they had all the Cricut, like the Cricut machine supplies. Yeah, these little stencils are pretty cool. And then they had all these like wooden grates and stuff like that for like wood etching. I've never tried wood etching, but it looks pretty cool. So they had all that as well. I think these are more for like the wood etching too. And then they have like the blackboard. You can use like the markers on them. And then just some like random other like art supplies. Let's see what else they have over here. Oh, they have these like little sun catchers that you could paint. These are cute. They had a little sun and like little dinosaurs. So those are like little sun catchers. Some more of that clay. Big Shop Clay, and that's the brand. This one got smushed, poor thing. I think someone was playing with that one too much. And some more clay here. This is pretty cool. They have like this Sculpty brand. They have a pack for $10. That's not bad. And then they have some like more like kid paints, like washable paints and kid brushes up here. Oh, they have these fabric markers. I've tried these before. I've made me some Disneyland shoes one time, and I painted them. I haven't used them in so long. They're actually still in my drawer. I hope you guys found this video relaxing, and I hope it helped you sleep. I'm having a lot of fun making these ASMR videos. I would like to do a lot more in the future. If they are something you like I said, let me know in the comments. I hope you get some good night sleeps, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.